Okay, beta. Good morning, everybody. Already we have completed introduction to trigonometry. Today I am going to start problems on trigonometry, but I am taking one problem on each model of trigonometry problem. Let us see. First, if example 1, if tan A is equals to 3 by 4, then find other trigonometric ratios ratio of angle A. This is the question. If tan A is equal to 3 by 4, then find other trigonometric ratio of angle A. That is the question, beta. Now, tan A is equal to 3 by 4 he has given. By using this one, we can find other trigonometric ratios. What are there? Sin A, cos A, tan A, already tan A given. Cot A, cosec A, sec A. Let us see. How do you do? First, you can take one right angle triangle. Let us think that given theta, let it be A, B, C. It is right angle at B. AC is the hypotenuse. What has given? Solution. Given that tan A is equals to 3 by 4. That is tan A is equals to what I know, beta? Opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side is equal to, what is the value here? Opposite side is equal to, this is theta. This is opposite side. BC. By adjacent side is equals to AB. That is 3 by 4. Therefore, you can put here BC is equals to 3. This is 4. By using Pythagoras formula, what do you know? AB square plus BC square is equals to AC square. Now, what is AB? AB is equals to 4 plus BC is equals to 3. Whole square is equals to AC square. Now, 4 square is equals to 16, 3 square is equals to 9, equals to AC square. 16 plus 9, 25 is equals to AC square. Square root of 25 is equals to 5. That is, AC is equals to 5. Therefore, you can put, better to draw one more triangle. That is, this is 3, 4, 5. This is what, beta? C, B, A. By this, we can know all the three sides of the triangle, but he has given only two sides. By using the definition of tan theta, we can find one more side of the triangle, that is hypotenuse. Now it is so easy, beta. Therefore, first, sin A. Sin A is equal to, what do you know? Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is opposite side here? That is theta. Opposite side is equal to BC. Hypotenuse is equal to AC. 3 by 5. Next, cos A. Cos A is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is equals to AB by hypotenuse is equals to AC. That is equals to 4 by 5. Already tan given, no need to do. Cot A. Cot A is equal to, better to write reciprocal of tan theta. Otherwise, if you want to follow in this method, you can do here adjacent side by opposite side. Adjacent side is equal to what is here? AB. Opposite is equals to BC. That is 4 by 3. Dead opposite of this one. Sin, cos, tan, cot. Next cosec A. Cosec A is equal to hypotenuse by opposite side. Hypotenuse is equals to AC by opposite side is equals to BC is equals to 5 by 3. Sec A. Sec A is equals to hypotenuse by adjacent side. Hypotenuse is equals to AC. Adjacent side is equals to AB is equals to 5 by 4. No need to do all these things, beta. For your simple understanding, I said in this way. Just to take reciprocal. Sin, you can find sin, cos. Already tan given. Therefore, cosec A is equal to 1 by sin A. That is 1 by 3 by 5 is equal to 5 by 3. Now, sec A is equal to 1 by cos A. 1 by 4 by 5 is equal to 5 by 4. Cot A is okay, beta. Good morning, everybody. Continuing our class trigonometry. Start with exercise problems. Just one important problem is there before 11.2, that is example 7th. What we have to do? Example 7th. If sin of A minus B is equals to 1 by 2, comma, cos of A plus B is equals to 1 by 2, 0 degrees less than A plus B is less than 90 degrees and A is greater than B, then find A comma B. This is the question. Sin of A minus B is equal to 1 by 2, cos of A plus B is equal to 1 by 2, 0 degrees less than A plus B less than 90 and A is greater than B. Find A comma B. There are two conditions. One is 0, A plus B lies in 0 and 90. That is the first condition. A is greater than B is the second condition. By using the two conditions, we can find A comma B. Let us see how can you proceed. Solution. Now, given that sin of A minus B is equals to 1 by 2. Already we know that in ratio of sin 1 by 2 comes, where it is comes better? Sin 0, 0, sin 30, 1 by 2. Okay. Now, sin of A minus B is equals to, now you can write 1 by 2 as sin 30. Now, both are this one, better to cancel, remaining A minus B is equals to 30. Let it be equation number 1. Similarly, what has given? Cos of A plus B is equals to 1 by 2. Where we see 1 by 2 in trigonometric table of cos ratio? We know that is cos A plus B is equal to cos 60 degrees. Cos cancel, remaining A plus B is equals to 6 degrees. This is equation number 2. So otherwise you can take, for simply I can cancel it, but both are acute angles. Let it be. You can write in this way, nothing happens. Then solving 1 into 2. What is equation 1? A minus B is equals to 30 degrees. A plus B is equals to 60 degrees. Now, this is minus B plus B cancel. A plus A, 2A is equals to 60 plus 30, 90. That is A is equals to 90 by 2. That is A is equals to 45 degrees. Put A in either equation 1 or 2 as you wish. Am I substituting? Put A in equation 1. What is equation 1? A minus B is equal to 30 degrees. Am I writing here? A minus B is equals to 30 degrees. The value of A is equals to 45. 45 minus B is equals to 30 degrees. Minus B is equals to 30 plus 45 brings us at minus 45. That is minus B is equals to minus 15 degrees. Minus minus cancel. B is equals to 15 degrees. Okay? Once again, sin of A minus B is equal to 1 by 2. Cos of A plus B is equal to 1 by 2. There are two conditions. 0 less than A plus B less than 90. Right? A is greater than B. Then find A and B. What are the angles of A and B? Okay. By using this one, sin of A minus B is equal to 1 by 2. We know that the value of 1 by 2 gets in sin ratio, that is sin 30. Instead of 1 by 2 you can write sin 30. Cancel, then A minus B is equal to 30. Let it be equation 1. Similarly, cos of A plus B is equal to 1 by 2. Cos cancel, A plus B is equal to 60 degrees. This is equation number 2. Solving 1 and 2, then you will get both A, B. Afterwards, we can check whether the given what we get, the values are correct or wrong. Two conditions are there. A is greater than B. 45 is greater than 15. It is satisfied. Again, you have to check second condition. A plus B, sum of the two values must less than 90 and greater than 0. That is 45 plus 15. 45 plus 15 is equal to 60. That is greater than 0 and less than 90. By this we have concluded that this is exactly true. Okay? Next. I am taking next model here. In 11.2, you can take any value, but am I taking only one? Evaluate whatever, but somebody asks you to like this: 2 tan square 45 plus cos square 30 degrees minus sin square 60 degrees. Evaluate 2 tan square 45 cos square 30 minus sin square 60. How do you do better? Don't substitute directly. First you can write solution. We know that what is the value of tan 45? Tan 45 is equals to 1. Therefore, tan square 45. Why? Because here square given. Tan square 45 is equals to 1 whole square is equals to 1. Now, cos 30. Cos 30 is equal to sin 60. That is root 3 by 2. Cos square 30. Squaring on both sides. That is cos square 30 is equals to root 3 by 2 whole square. Root 3 into root 3, 3. By 2 to the 4. That is 3 by 4. Next value, sin 60. Sin 60 is equals to same cos 30, sin 60. Both are equal. That is root 3 by 2. Now, sin square 60 is equals to root 3 by 2 whole square is equals to 3 by 4. Now you can substitute what you have to get the values in given equation. That is 2 tan square 45 plus cos square 30 minus sin square 60. 2 into tan square 45. Tan square 45 is equals to 1. That is 2 into 1, 2. Plus cos square 30. Cos square 30 is equal to 3 by 4. Minus sin square 60. Sin square 60 is equals to minus 3 by 4. Plus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4 cancel. 2 into 1 is equals to 2. Therefore, 2 tan square 45 plus cos square 30 minus sin square 60 is equals to 2 is the answer for you. Okay? Right. Next, you have to proceed in the minimum 2 bits are there in 11.2. All bits are same. Those who know the trigonometry table. Already I said to you how to follow trigonometry values. Finding easy. Next. Is right to say, next important question, is right to say cos 60 plus 30 is equals to cos of 60 plus 30 is equals to cos 60 cos 30 minus sin 60 sin 30. See now, is right to say cos of 60 plus 30 is equal to cos 60 cos 30 minus sin 60 sin 30. Let us think that this is totally LHS, this is RHS. Otherwise, which formula is this better? Cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. By this we can conclude that A is equal to 60 degrees, B is equal to 30 degrees. Let it be. Now, solution. We know that you can write first values of that what he has given. Cos 60. Cos 60 is equals to how much beta? 1 by 2. Cos 30. Cos 30 is equals to root 3 by 2. Still any values we need? Next, sin 60. Sin 60 is equals to root 3 by 2. Next, sin 30. Sin 30 is equals to how much? 1 by 2. Therefore, first LHS. What is LHS? Cos of 60 plus 30. Now, cos 60 plus 30 is equals to cos 90. Cos 90 is equal to how much beta? 0. Why? Because sin 0 is equal to 0. That is cos 90 is equal to 0. Now, next. See whether it is correct or wrong. Afterwards you will say. RHS. Cos 60 cos 30 minus sin 60 sin 30. Now, what is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 is equals to 1 by 2. Cos 30. Cos 30 is equals to root 3 by 2. Next, sin 60. Sin 60 is equals to root 3 by 2. Sin 30, 1 by 2. Now, 1 into root 3, root 3. By 2 2s are 4. Root 3 into 1, root 3. By 2 2s are 4. Plus root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4 is equal to 0. By this what you have to say? LHS is equals to RHS. He may ask question, how did he ask? Justify your answer. How do you justify for this one? By this we can say cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. That is LHS is equal to RHS. That is your justification. Similarly, you may ask sin of A plus B. One more problem he has given better. Sin 60 plus 30. Sin of A plus B is equal to, he has given in next problem. Let us see. Is right to say that sin of A plus B is equals to sin A plus sin B. Justify your answer. Sin of A plus B is equal to sin A plus sin B. Justify your answer. Before going to solving this one, can you judge whether it is true or false? Which formula is this? Already has given clearly. Sin of A plus B. We know that sin of A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. But he has given sin of A plus B is equal to sin A sin B. Justify your answer. Most important for objective or 1 mark question. Maximum it gives in this way. Okay, how do you solve this problem? How can you justify? First, solution. Let us take assumption. Am I taking, let A is equals to, as you wish, you can take 45 degrees or 60 degrees. B is equals to 30 degrees. Depend upon us. You may take either 45 degrees or 30 degrees. 90 degrees, 30. As your wish. You can take any value. In place of A is equal to 60, B is equal to 30. LHS. LHS is equal to what, Nana? Sin of A plus B. That is sin of, instead of A is equal to, you have to take 60 degrees. B is equals to 30 degrees. Sin of A plus B. That is sin 90. Sin 90 is equals to what? 1. What is RHS? Now RHS. RHS is equals to sin A plus sin B. Sin A is equals to sin 60 degrees plus sin 30 degrees. Sin 60 is equal to what do we know? Root 3 by 2 plus sin 30 is equals to 1 by 2. Now 2 is the LCM. Now remaining 1 plus root 3 by 2. Now is it equal? But what did you get on LHS? A plus sin 90 is equal to 1. The value of LHS is equal to 1, but RHS is equal to 1 plus root 3 by 2. How do you justify? By this, we can conclude that sin of A plus B is not equals to sin A plus sin B. You can justify in that way. Maximum either objective or 1 mark you may use in this way. Not only sine, you can take any cos or tan. Okay? Next. Compulsory 1 mark in this exercise. Mind it. You may ask first this one. Next 2 problems are most important. This is in right angle triangle, problem number 5. In right angle triangle, triangle PQR, right angle at P. Right angle at Q, not P. Right angle at Q, and PQ is equals to 6 centimeters, comma, angle RPQ is equals to 60 degrees. Determine determine the lengths of QR and PR. Okay. In right angle triangle PQR, right angle at Q, and PQ is equal to 6 centimeters. RPQ is equal to angle RPQ is equal to 60 degrees. Determine the lengths of QR and PR. Okay. How do you proceed? Let us see. First you can take one right angle triangle. What he has given is right angle at Q. Means must you take here Q. Now next angle P, RPQ. RPQ is equal to 60 degrees. Therefore better to take P here, that is 60 degrees. PQ remaining is R. Also he has given that PQ is equal to 6 centimeters. PQ is equals to 6 centimeters. By using that one we can find remaining two lengths. What are the remaining two lengths of sides? Here PQQR is the one side and PR is the another side. How can you prove? I don't know. I want to take the information from you. See, solution. This is this one and also next one. He may ask in 1 mark, mind it. The 3 questions are important in this exercise. Most important, the 3. Why? Because little bit confusion in these problems. In right angle triangle, by using this example or by using this problem, we can draw a rough diagram. That will be enough for us. We have to find 2 more lengths. One is QR, another one is PR. There are 6 ratios in trigonometry. What are those? Sine, cos, tan, cot, cosec, sec. Which values we have to use for finding QR and PR? Can you guess? Can you guess better? Let us see. First, am I taking PQR is right angle, angle Q is 90 degrees, P is 60 degrees. First, if you want to find, first am I taking here tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 is equal to what do you know? Opposite side by adjacent side. What is the opposite side then? QR by adjacent side is equals to PQ. Now, what is the value of tan 60? Tan 60 is equals to root 3. QR is equal to doesn't know. That is QR by PQ. PQ is equal to 6 centimeters. If there is no denominator, let us take 1. Multiply it. QR is equals to 6 root 3 centimeters. One of the length QR completed. Again we have to find one more length PR. Which ratio is essential for finding PR? Is it possible to take tan? Already completed. By using tan we can find QR. No chance for finding PR by using tan theta. Better to go next one cos theta. If you have to take cos theta, then adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. But better to take sin 60. Sin 60 is equals to opposite side by hypotenuse. Now what is the opposite side then? QR by hypotenuse is equals to PR. Sin 60 root 3 by 2 is equals to QR, just we find here 6 root 3 by PR. Now do cross multiplication. Root 3 into PR is equals to 2 into 6 root 3. Now PR is equals to 2 into 6 root 3 by root 3. Root 3 cancel. PR is equals to 2 into 6. That is PR is equals to 12 centimeters. Now QR is equal to 6 root 3. PR is equal to 12 centimeters. Okay. But some students they can get doubt. Sir, if we take cos theta, what will happen? Let us see. It may or may not. Cos 60 you can take. Cos 60 is equal to what is that beta? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Now what is the adjacent side? PQ. Hypotenuse is equals to PR. That is cos 60. Cos 60 is equals to 1 by 2. PQ. PQ is equal to 6 centimeters by PR. Cross multiplication. PR is equal to 6 into 2. PR is equals to 12 centimeters. Both are getting the same values, either using sin or cos as your wish. But must find first this one tan 60. Okay? Right.